Hi, everyone, and welcome to Whispers from Reddit. Grab a drink, relax, and let's dive into today's stories. I stayed with my boyfriend after he cheated on me. 5 years later, life feels like it's in grayscale. He cried, he said it was the biggest mistake of his life. I downplayed the severity of his betrayal. He was adamant there was no physical aspect. I found Tinder on his phone. I saw messages he sent to women. We had been seeing each other 1.5 years at that point. Early on, we had discussions about exclusivity, and he said that I wanted to be exclusive sooner than he did. Well, if he didn't want to be exclusive, then he should have told me instead of leading me to believe that we were. He was hiding things from me. If he thought he was doing nothing wrong, why didn't you give me the full truth? Shortly after I found out, I decided to make it work. I was obsessed with him. I excused his behavior because he had a tough childhood and previous relationship trauma. COVID happened and we were living together. Staying together was the easy thing to do. We got a dog and our lives became more enmeshed than ever. On the outside, we look like a cute couple and share a dog baby. I feel comfortable with him. I do feel safe in some ways. We've made so many beautiful memories over the years, and I've tried my best to forget the bumpy beginning we had. I've repressed these feelings of betrayal deeper and deeper into my mind. But I can't say I trust him. Over 5 years, resentment built up. I have lingering doubts in my mind. If he got down on one knee and proposed, I would feel uneasy. What if it happens again? Divorce is expensive. Why don't I just leave? I don't know, it would be so difficult to peel myself away. It feels like our lives were put in a blender and it would be impossible to separate the pieces that were me or him. He's attractive, but I find myself unable to feel passionate about him. I don't feel like doing romantic gestures. Romance is what fuels my sexuality, and I feel little sexual desire towards him anymore. I feel like I'm in limbo and my life is in grayscale. He has been my constant these last few years, but at the back of my mind, I wonder if this is not the love of my life. I've always been a romantic, and this is not the relationship I imagined for myself. He says it was the biggest mistake of his life, and he couldn't imagine doing it again. He's not the same person he was 5 years ago. Unfortunately, I'm not the same person either. I asked my boyfriend why he kept cheating on me. His answer completely broke me. So me, 30 female, and my ex-boyfriend, 32 male, were together for over 3 years. After 1 year of us being official, I discovered that he was cheating on me. I was devastated, but I also believe in second chances. I desperately wanted to give our relationship another shot, so I forgave him. That moment kick-started the downward spiral of our relationship. I would discover him cheating on a regular basis with multiple different people. Every time I would confront him, he was honest with me. Because he was upfront, I would always give him another chance. I believe that because he was honest, what he was doing wasn't that bad. After this catastrophe of a relationship dragged on for the next 2 years, I finally reached my breaking point. 2 days ago, I was in the bedroom and he was in the living room watching TV. I picked at his phone that was charging on the nightstand. I saw that he had created a new dating profile and was sexting other women. I felt so defeated. This had happened so many times, and I just couldn't figure out why he was hurting me. I came out of the bedroom sobbing and confronted him for the millionth time. He was completely unfazed and just sat there calmly listening to me. I blurted out, "Why are you doing this to me? Don't you love me? I do so much for you. I cook, clean, have sex with you, support you, everything. What else can I possibly do? Just please tell me, why?" He looked me dead in the eye with zero emotion and said, "Because I know that you won't do anything about it." I don't know why, but what he said opened my eyes for the first time. He was absolutely right. I knew right then and there that I was letting him walk all over me. He didn't need to come up with bullshit excuses, deny it, or even hide it from me. So here I am. sitting alone in my parents' house, feeling like the biggest and weakest loser on the planet. So it turns out I'm an asshole. I just got back from hanging out with a couple of friends. Over the course of our meeting, I realized something that has been staring me in the face for years. I am an asshole. The reason I have difficulty in making friends is that I am an asshole. My jokes are dumb and are always at someone's expense. Anytime I am asked to do something, I feel the need to make some smart-ass comment about it. Someone makes a minor mistake in anything, I am immediately all over them. They ignore me, maybe make a silly comment about their mistake, and move on. My stories lead nowhere and have no point, or lead to me calling everyone wrong but myself, using a ridiculous amount of hyperbole, etc. Anytime I point out something I think is funny about a situation, someone says it about 30 seconds later and everyone is beside themselves laughing. I get mad about this. I used to think I did not enjoy attention. Talking is difficult for me in public. I can't stand the thought of everyone around me hearing how dumb I am. It is clear to me now that I crave attention. I just cannot stand the thought of being embarrassed or anything like that. I don't know what to do. AITAH for tell my father if he hadn't cheated, he would still be with my mother. Long story short, when I was 10, my parents got divorced due to my father cheating with some women at his office. After the divorce, my father got married to that same woman, and they had my half-siblings. In the divorce, my mother gained primary custody of me, and my father would visit on the weekends and would sometimes pick me up. I wouldn't lie, I never liked my stepmother, not one bit. She was the reason my parents left, and I also blame my father too. So anything I would stay at my father's house, I would also get into a lot of fights with her. And even after my half-siblings came, this woman got more bitter towards me. To the real story, my mother started to date this guy named Chuck, and things were getting really serious between them. He would spend the nights over, and he's always nice, so I kind of like him. 2 weeks ago, my father was dropping me back home, and he saw Chuck leaving the house, and he started throwing a whole set of questions. "Who is that, Father?" "Oh, Mom's new BF, me." "Oh, I didn't know she was dating, Father." "Oh, for real, he is nice, and I kind of approve of him, so..." And many others. So after the question, he left, and I thought it was over, but 4 days ago, I was over by my father for dinner, and I was telling him about something about Mom's work. And somehow, the conversation changed to him asking about Chuck again, and I was giving him short answer. Like, he was getting angry because of my hesitant answers, and he yelled that I wasn't telling him everything, and how could my mother date? I was dumbfounded, and I yelled back why he was so concerned about her personal life. It's not like they were together anymore. Then he said some nonsense about safety, and I may have been wrong about this. I said if he hadn't cheated on her, maybe he and her would still be together. We continued back and forth until I was told to leave, which I did. Since then, I haven't spoken to my father. I have gotten a few calls from my stepmother saying that I had no right saying those things to my father, and he was looking out for my safety. I just wanted to know if I was an a-hole for saying that. Thanks for watching Whispers from Reddit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for more stories every week.